guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ellen here. So today is a tutorial on the eye look that I'm wearing right now. So this is a recreation of Stacey Marie's makeup look that she did on her live on Instagram the other day. She obviously used her new palette that she's bringing out with Be Perfect, the Carnival 3 palette. Obviously that's not launched yet, so obviously I don't have that palette, so I had to use different shades. So I used the Carnival Extra Large Pro palette instead because I'm absolutely obsessed with this palette. It's like my favourite palette at the moment. Probably will be for life. No, probably will be until she releases Carnival 3. But yes, I really wanted to have a go at recreating it. Well, I did already recreate it. It was yesterday, so I don't know when this video is going to be up, so days don't really matter to you guys, but I did already recreate it, and I put a picture up on my Instagram. I had someone ask if I could film a tutorial on it, so I was like, yeah, why not? So that's what I've done. I used slightly different shades to what I did in the picture that I posted. They're pretty much the same kind of colours, same palette as well, but I just sort of like used different variations of colours instead. But yeah, this is the finished look. Really happy with it. And also guys, I did my skin first. I did this eye makeup after my skin, and guess what? No fallout. The makeup gods were like blessing me today to be able to do this with my skin already done. I just thought I'd give it a go because it's like something a bit different, and why not? I'm going to stop blabbing because I blab too much in my intros and my outros. I'm trying to get better at that, but I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well to see more, because that would mean so much to me. And let me know in the comment section what you think of this eye makeup and if you'll be recreating it too. That's it, so I'll just get straight on with the tutorial. Okay guys, so let's get started. I know what you're thinking, I've already done my skin and I'm doing eyes last. Yes, I'm going a little bit crazy right now. Don't know why I've decided to do my skin before I do like a dramatic eye look, but we're gonna go for it. I am praying to the makeup gods that this is gonna go okay. Keep your fingers crossed guys. Right, so let's start with a base. I've not got what are words? I've not got one on yet, so I'm going to go with the P. Louise base. This is just the shade Rumour. I'm going to use the Peaches and Cream PC52 brush to do this. I absolutely love this brush. I've also not done my eyebrows yet as well, if you can't tell. These are my au naturel brows. They're not looking too great. I feel like if you're doing like a really dramatic eye look, natural brows do look like really nice with it though. So I got my base on this eye. I'm going to do this eye later on off of camera. I'm just going to do one eye on camera. So like I said, using the Be Perfect Stacey Marie Carnival Extra Large Pro palette, which looks like this. Let's see, I'm going to start off with the shade Mood. It's this one right here. Hopefully that was in shot because I have no idea. And I'm just going to take this on a Zoeva 230 brush. It's just a tiny pencil brush. Mine is obviously stained because all my brushes are always stained. Can't help it. I'm going to start off on the lower lash line today, which is not something that I usually do, but we're doing it. Basically because Stacey Marie did it, but no, I tried it when I did the first one and I actually really liked it. So I'm just blending this on the lower lash line. Just getting that colour on there. And then I'm literally just going to sort of start to almost wing it up. So that's what we're looking like so far, and because I want this shade to be really dark, I'm actually going to go in with the shade Reckless, which is right here, it's right next to it, just to sort of deepen that up a little bit. I do want it to be more blue than purple, but I do want this to be a lot darker too. How's everyone coping with lockdown, by the way, guys? Because clearly if I'm doing eyes after I've done skin, I'm losing it. Obviously. But no, seriously though. I mean, I'm coping alright, to be fair, in lockdown. Like, very thankful I've got my boyfriend and I've got my doggo. to keep me company, keep me sane. Obviously I turned my garage into, I keep nearly saying I turned my gym into a garage. I turned my garage into like a home gym. So I've got that to keep me sane as well, but I know obviously some people are on their own, some people just aren't coping as well. So I hope you're all okay. So next I'm just going to use the Zoeva 231 brush. It's just a larger pencil brush, and I'm going to go in the shade, words, I'm going to go in with the shade Soft Spot. It's right here, it's just a bit of a lighter blue, just to blend it out on the lower lash line. But yeah, in the comments down below let me know how you're coping with lockdown, what you're doing to keep yourself busy, keep yourself sane, that kind of thing. I'd really like to know. Also, with this kind of look, obviously with the bright colours and the depth and the darkness, when you're blending you want to be just using like a really light hand. So I'm literally just sort of feathering it against my skin. You don't want to be like going really hard with the brush. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with the first brush we were using, that really small pencil brush, and a mixture of those two colours again, the darker blue and the darker purple. And we're now going to start doing the top of the eye. So obviously I want this to be really nice and blown out, so I'm not going to necessarily put this in my actual crease, I'm going to fake a crease. So I'm just going to start here, and I'm just literally patting it on because I just want to pack the colour on first. So that is what I am currently doing. Also guys, don't want to jinx anything, but so far I've not had any fallout, touch wood, because I don't want to jinx that, but that's the thing I really like about these eyeshadows from Be Perfect Cosmetics and like Stacey Marine, like they are just fantastic. Like obviously don't get me wrong, when you're picking them up on your brush in the pan you do get a bit of like kickback, but then obviously I tap off any excess anyway, and then like you don't really get much fallout, which is really, really good. I feel like this is like a really informative video, guys. I'm sorry, like I'm concentrating so much that I find it hard to be like chatty. I am trying to be more chatty in my videos though, like I find it hard sometimes. Like a few years ago when I don't know if people know this, if you've like watched all my videos or not, but obviously like I did YouTube a few years ago, I think it was like 2017, 2018, and I kind of stopped for a while, partly just because I didn't have much time to do it, I didn't really have the confidence, etc, etc, and obviously I only got back into it like last year in 2019, but like one of the things that knocked my confidence a bit, and like one of the reasons why I struggle to be more chatty in my videos is like, so from one of my videos from before, this happened before I took my break, I was like sent a Snapchat video, like someone sent me a Snapchat video of another girl like mocking something that I'd said in one of my videos. I can't remember what video it was and I can't remember what it was I said, but she basically like just copied what I said but was like mocking it. I don't know, it just kind of like knocked my confidence a little bit. It was like kind of a crappy thing really, like I don't know, it just wasn't a really nice thing to do. I personally don't think, like I said, it knocked my confidence a little bit. So yeah, and to say it was like, because it was from another girl that also does makeup as well, so I was just thinking like, what's the point in doing that? Like just be supportive, like even you're not gonna like everyone, and that's fine, just don't be nasty to people. Like I don't get it. And then people like preach about mental health and being kind to others, but yet they're the ones that are being really nasty to people, and I just don't get that personally. Practice what you preach. So this is what we're working with so far. It looks so cute, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. So I'm now just gonna sort of blend the edges of that. I'm just taking a clean brush. This is just from Makeup Geek. It's just called their Define Crease brush. They don't have numbers, but I really enjoy this brush. No, I really like this brush. I'm just gonna, like I said, no product, but I'm just blending the edges of that. So like I said, obviously this is inspired by a Stacey Marie look, but I'm just switching up the colours slightly. I know a lot of people struggle with like knowing what colours to put together, but honestly just like have a play around with different colours. Like even if you do it and then you think, no, they don't look cute together, like that's fine. Like it's literally just about, you know, playing, practicing, sometimes you'll put colours together that you think, oh god, they probably won't look good together, and then you put them together and you're like, wow, they look stunning. We're going to go in with like a brighter orange now. I'm going to orange it up a little bit. So I'm going to go in with this colour right here. It's called Lit. It's just like a really bright orange and it's lit. I'm going to use this brush from MAC. It's the 221, one of my favourite brushes. It's completely stained. I use pink a lot on this brush, clearly. It's tapping off any excess, and then I'm just going to blend that into the blue to start off with, right here. I'm starting to sort of like blend this out here now, like doing this blown out effect. Again, just being really light-handed with the brush. I'm just feathering it against the skin. You don't want to be going too crazy. What's everyone's favourite looks to do, by the way, guys? Do you like doing something really natural, something neutral but full glam, something like really bright and colourful, or like this kind of thing, like big, bold, colourful, or do you like to do like a colourful look but sort of keep it more simple? What's everyone's faves to do? And what kind of looks have you been doing during lockdown? Have you been wearing makeup at all? Have you been practicing? What kind of looks have you been practicing? Let me know. Yeah, like I was saying before though, like, so I'm trying to open up more and show more of who I am in my videos, because I do find it difficult. I'm trying to think like to myself, like, I don't know, I always struggle, because especially obviously after that happened, it wasn't very nice, and I just think like, I always think now like, oh my god, what if people are going to judge me? What are people going to think of like the things that I say? Because like sometimes I think I'm a bit weird and I always get really tongue-tied. Like you see when I'm talking, then all of a sudden like words fail me and I'm like blah blah blah, and like that is actually me. Like anyone that actually knows me knows that I do that in real life. I do it quite a lot, even with my boyfriend. Like I'll be talking to him and I just can't form a sentence and I'm like blah blah blah. Like that is just very me. Like I'm a little bit of an awkward person sometimes. Next, I'm taking a nice big fluffy blending brush. This is a Zoeva 228 brush. It's still nice and sort of tapered, so that's nice. I'm going to go in with the shade Foolish, which is this colour right here. Guys, this is one of those shades that I'm obsessed with. Like at first I was just like, oh, that's a pretty colour, and I used it in a look. I've posted it on Instagram, but like I literally did like it was like a colourful, winged out kind of sunset-y vibe thing, and I used that literally just on the lid, which is strange for me as well. Like I'm trying to get used to using more just all matte shades rather than necessarily always using shimmery shades on the lid, because I feel like I always do looks with shimmery shades. Sorry, I'm just sort of blending this here like for that blown out effect. I always sort of use shimmery shades on the lid, so I'm trying to use more mattes, and oh my god, this all over the lid, like packed onto the lid, is stunning, like seriously stunning. Using the same brush, by the way, I'm going to go in with the shade Keen. It's this one right here. It's just like a nice bright yellow. I'm just going to pick some of that up on my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm going to sort of blend it into this. So anyone that follows me, that's subscribed to me and that watches my videos, do any of you guys have YouTube channels? Like, do you make videos, or do you just have YouTube just to watch people's videos? Let me know, because if you've got a YouTube channel, let me know, because I'd like to give them a watch. I feel like I just get into a rut and I only watch certain YouTubers. I still watch Jaclyn Hill when she does make a video. I know she doesn't make much anymore, but when she still makes videos, I do still watch them because I do still like her. I just do. Who else do I watch? Occasionally I still watch Shanixo. I quite like watching her videos. Jordan Lipscomb, I love Jordan Lipscomb's videos. I don't know, there's just something about like her, she's just so like sassy and I like that. And then that's like makeup videos, but one thing I really like watching, and it's a bit like Marmite, but I love it. Some people hate it, I love it. I love watching ASMR videos, and I love watching Lottie Loves on YouTube. Like, I don't know, her videos, I just always love her videos. She's just like so relaxing, she just seems so sweet. So I love watching her videos. So I'm gonna now blend the inner corner, and I'm going to go back in with that colour that we used on the lower lash line, which was this one right here. What is it called? I've just forgot. Soft Spot it's called. So I'm just using the same brush that I used with it previously, tapping off any excess, and I'm just going to blend over that there. And then the first brush we use with the darker two shades, I'm just going to go back in with that and just deepen things up. I am also going to take a little bit of the yellow on the inner corner as well. Obviously it will look completely different because over here we were putting it over like pinks and oranges, so it sort of made it look like more like peachy and warm, and over here we are doing it over a blue, so it's going to make it look more green. How we're looking. I'm just going to blend a little bit of that yellow, not too much, just a little bit of it on the lower lash line as well, actually, just to sort of tie it all together. One thing I will say is, yeah, it's definitely so much easier to do this like blown out effect if you've already got your like foundation on, just saying. I'm just going to carry on with the lower lash line. I'm just going to do the inner corner part. I'm going to use the shade Lit again, which is a really bright orange. I'm just using this on another pencil brush. This one is from Crown Brush. I don't think it has a number where it does, but it's worn off. It does, but it's worn off. It's just a pencil brush, basically. I'm just going to do this right on the inner corner part of the lower lash line. I know in Stacey's look, I can't remember what product it was, I think it was from Milan. It's like a sort of like a liquid eyeshadow, it's like really shimmery, but I don't really have anything like that, not especially not in this kind of colour. I've got like one and it's like gold, so it's not really going to work. So I won't be doing that. But now I've got that on, I'm then going to go in with the yellow shade. I'm using it on the same brush, just to blend underneath it. I'm also just going to put like a bit of an inner corner highlight on because like why not? I'm going to use the shade Fair Play. It's this one here, it's one of the highlighters in the palette. Put it right here just to connect the top part and the bottom part together, because otherwise it just looks a bit disconnected. So this sort of just connects them both together, which is really nice. I'm just using a pencil brush to do that, guys. It's another Crown Brush pencil brush, but it's a bit smaller than the other one. So now it's time for the like hard part of this eye look, which is cutting the crease for the spotlight. So one thing that I find really easy is, if I can get combed, is like actually using makeup remover just to remove the bulk of it before going in with like anything to actually cut the crease, like a primer or anything. So literally want to just remove this now. Honestly, this is a game changer. I can't remember the person that I saw do this first. I know Stacey Marie does it. There's a girl on Instagram, and I'm gonna have to try and find her Instagram because it's gonna really annoy me. So I'm just gonna have a look. She's just called Lucy, so it's LSG Makeup. This girl, she's like, oh, that was a bit close before I was zoomed in. This girl, she's so amazing at makeup, like absolutely obsessed. But it was her that I saw do this first, where she used like a bit of makeup remover, and honestly, it's just so helpful, because sometimes I feel like if you just go straight in with a one of the P. Louise base or any kind of concealer or anything to cut the crease, it just sort of like drags the colour down, like it just sort of mixes in with the colour. So instead of having like it nice and light and like white, it'd just be like lilac because it'd mix with the colours that we've got. So just like that, just makes it a lot easier to then go in with the base, which is obviously going to be the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor again. That's what we're going to be using. I'm going to use the brush that I used originally as well, which is the PC, was it PC52? Yeah, PC52 brush, just this brush, just to cut the crease. And then one thing that has changed my spotlight game, which I learned from Stacey Marie's live when she actually did the look, was to, instead of it being like this kind of shape, you literally just want it to be like straight. So when it comes down, you want that to be straight. You don't want it to be coming into like a V or anything. And that has changed my spotlight eyeshadow game. So sorry, I've just got my mirror here, so I'm sorry if it gets in the way or anything, but I kind of need it to do this. Just use the tip of the brush. You just essentially just let the brush do all of the work for you. I don't know what my lighting's doing. I feel like it looks really dark for some reason, I don't know why. What I'm going to do now is, using just a clean pencil brush, I'm just going to feather at the edges. You don't want to drag out because then you're going to just smudge all of the base we've just put down. So I'm just dragging in. When I say dragging, I don't mean like dragging, I mean like, life's a drag. I mean like, just sort of feather it in. You don't want to be doing it too much. Same with the inner corner. So I'm now just going to go in with like a lid shade, just an all-around lid shade. I'm going to use the shade Pillow Talk. It's right here. It's just like an off-white. I'm just going to use this on a flat shaded brush. This is a Zoeva 234 brush. I'm just going to pat that all over the lid. Don't know why my voice went weird then. So this is what we're working with at the minute now. And then what we need to do is incorporate these other colours now onto the lid. So I'm going to start off with these kinds of colours here. So just picking them up on my brush. I'm just taking a mixture first of the orange and that more like light pinky peach shade. And we're just going to now feather that over, you'll see what I mean. So I'm just going to feather it right over here. So like on that darker colour. Just feather it over there. My mirror gets in the way, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to see what I'm actually doing. And then the pencil brush that we use the darker shades on, I've not picked any more product up, but I'm also just going to then feather over again just to make sure these colours are going to be blended together. And then I do also want obviously to be blended into the like white lid colour, so I'm just sort of, no extra product, but the brush that we did use for the lid shade, I'm just sort of going over. And then I'm just going to use the lighter blue, what was it called? Soft Spot, on the outer corner. Well, not right on the outer corner, but you get me. So like right here. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog barking. Daniel's still in bed, I think he's playing with him and he's just barking. Like mad, apparently. But once I've got some of the blue down, I'm going to put some of the yellow over the top of it, because obviously this section is looking a bit more like greenish, not too blue, so that's obviously what I want to do with this. Keep it nice and cohesive. The brush that we use the dark shade on, no extra product, but just using that to blend those colours together. That's the eye look pretty much done. I've just obviously got two lashes and brows, and yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go off of camera now just to do the other eye, pop some lashes on, do my brows and put some lipstick on, and I'll come back to show you the finished look, so it won't be long. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I just obviously did the other eye, put on some lashes. I used the primer lash number 933, put on some black eyeliner in the waterline and tight line, did my brows. Literally all I did in my brows was just put the MAC False Lash Maximizer through it and just like sort of stick them up. That is literally it. And did my lips, which I used all MAC products, which was Cork Lip Pencil, Yash Lipstick and Mystic Powers Lip Glass. I think the lip glass was limited edition though, so sorry about that. But yeah, this is the finished look. I'm absolutely loving for this look. Not gonna lie, right? When I was like, right, I'm gonna go and do the other eye off of camera, and I turned my camera off, I was like, oh my god, I have to recreate this on the other eye. What? So yeah, I was a bit nervous, but actually it came out alright, so I'm happy about that. I don't want to ramble on for too much, but I did really enjoy doing this tutorial, and I'm super impressed with this palette. I mean, I'd love it anyway, but literally zero fall down. I've like not had any fall down, and I am living for it. So I did actually quite enjoy doing my skin first as well, which is really strange, but like I think for this kind of like really blown out effect, it is good to do skin first because you've got a base there, and then you're not like going over it when you put your foundation on, so it does make it a little bit easier. But yeah, so I'm absolutely loving this look. Like I said, it was an inspiration from Stacey Marie's makeup look that she did it on a live the other day. I did change the colours up slightly, like it's similar kind of colours, similar kind of placement, but just slightly different because obviously I didn't have the exact shades she used because she's not launched her new palette yet. I am so excited for the launch of that new palette and the highlighters, and I can't remember what else, well, she's not even said what else is going to be in the collection yet. I think there's going to be 11 products, so a new palette, some highlighters, and she's not said what else. I am super excited because I need all of it. Just saying, I need all of it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comment section down below what kind of videos you want to see next. I was thinking about filming like an empties video, so like all of the products that I've used up, like the empty packaging, saying like whether I'd buy it again or not, like what my views are on it. So let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see a video on that, and I'll get to filming it. But yeah, that's all guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.